Hey there, everybody. It's Colleen Coles here. How are you today? I'm making this video after Thanksgiving weekend, and I hope you had a good one. Obviously, if it's past Thanksgiving, I hope you're having a great day. And today's video is about how to get over the kind of wobbliness that you might be feeling after a holiday party and a family party, to then regain your confidence in what you really want to be doing with your life, or what your grand idea is for your life and career that maybe your family just doesn't get. So if that's you, please tune into this awesome video. So this is such a cool topic, and it's so relevant to people who are dealing with this issue of, maybe not sure where they're headed in their career, or feeling like guilty or depressed even, and shut down with where they're headed, or that what they're doing. Maybe it's a stay-at-home mom, maybe you're in corporate, maybe you're a teacher like I was, and it's just like you're really good at it. It's what you should be doing because it maybe pays you well, you've had success with it, but it's not what's deep within your heart. And so maybe it's, you want that meaningful career, you want to make an impact, and yet that idea you might have, that like secret dream deep down, might be so in its infancy stages that maybe you tried to share it, or when you do try to share it, it feels so scary or wobbly that you can't even be confident or secure in yourself when you do. Maybe you don't even know what you want, but you know what you're doing isn't for you and that you're ready for something more. So I want to just share that definitely happened to me a little bit in the past. At every family party, it was like every time an uncle came up to me, it was like, so how are you doing? What are you going on? What are you doing with your life, basically? And at the time, I was an elementary teacher, but I wasn't feeling lit up. I didn't even feel successful yet because I didn't have the job that I wanted. And then on top of it, just feeling lost and having questions of, is this really what I want to do? So with all of that stirring within me, to have an uncle come up to me, and then, I'm thinking, oh, I should really say something good here, not having anything to say, or if I do say something good, it's like not true. Or on the flip side, maybe this is you, maybe you do kind of recognize, you do maybe want to be an artist deep down. You don't know how it would work, you don't know how you'd make it a career, but you can see this vision of yourself and this dream for yourself of you as an artist, whatever that would be. And maybe you shared that with family and they didn't respond the way you wanted, right? Like whether it's you lying or you totally spilling the beans and not being supported, either of these can have us feeling wobbly at these types of family functions. And, obviously, like, why does that happen? Because we get uncomfortable, like I did, and when we're ready to grow to a new level, like with the questions, am I going to be supported? Will they think I'm crazy? Will they kind of leave me? This whole, this specific one is really true because I deal a lot with energy work, and if you're familiar with the chakras, they're energy points in our body. And also with Carl Jung, he talks about the collective unconscious. And what that is where everybody in humanity is connected through this unconsciousness, where similar fears come out, even when it's from clans that were very far away. And also through generations, we get kind of into these programming belief patterns or thought patterns of safety and what's not safe, that they can literally hold you down and you don't even know where it's coming from. And so, for example, if like your Uncle Tony comes up to you and say he's an engineer and you really want to be an artist, you try telling your dream, well, I'm in corporate, but I'm thinking about being an artist and being an illustrator for children's books, for example, right? Then he might think, well, that's not okay, that's not safe, and what are you really doing with your life, right? Which will totally throw your energy or any security or any confidence off by a long shot. And so that type of question comes from this basic human need, this root chakra energy of needing security and having a clan. And so in the past, with this collective unconsciousness, what has been true is that to stay safe, we stay together as a clan. So anytime you try to boop, boop, out of here, people will try to pull you back. like the crabs in the bucket, trying to get that little crab out so that, one, they all stay safe, but then two, you can't really do what you want to do, right? Now, a new consciousness is coming and in the process now where we actually help the clam the best way by being the one to stick out and then lead the way, where each of our unique desires and unique gifts can actually manifest to then help the world in the most powerful way possible, and the only way that you can truly do with your gifts and your purpose and your power. So that's what happens though. Like, so to bring it all back, why does this wobbliness come up in family parties? Like, if you're feeling that emotional hangover, sometimes it can be codependent relationship or needing to have other people be happy, pleasing others to make sure that you're safe and accepted. That can happen because we have this clan mentality of, I'm not safe until I do my own thing. And from the clan's perspective, we want to keep you safe, so stick with us. And also, in a kind of basic level that's really unconscious, we don't want you separate because we like you the way you are. We like you the way you are in our minds, and we don't want you to change. So that can be a reason why at family parties, or if you're with your family and you're not used to that, by you trying to express yourself with this new dream or new idea and who you feel you really are, it can kind of backfire. So I just want to give you 3 ways to deal with that emotional, energetic hangover after a family event, and also just to prepare yourself for the holidays to come so that you're not caught in a position that you feel so drained or unprotected, or like a little girl or like a little boy injured just from trying to express your truth. Okay? So, let's do it. Now, all right, the first way, so these are 3 ways to combat that wobbly insecurity after being at family parties. The first way is to don't feel you have to tell everyone about your dream baby. Okay, so imagine your dream baby, or even this desire to truly get out into the world. Treat it like a baby, okay? Even if it's just an insight right now, it's just a little embryo. Treat it like a newborn baby. You would not, with a newborn baby or a puppy, something true to your heart, you wouldn't let that newborn give in to anybody. Like, even if you were at a family party, if there's people you don't trust around, like if you don't think they could really support it, you would not be giving your little baby away to everybody to hold. You know what I mean? So you gotta protect it as if it's your heart and your newborn baby, and just give it that test. Would you let this person hold your newborn idea dream baby? Or even a regular baby? And if not, don't tell them about it. Like, you don't have to share it all on your sleeve, because one cool acronym is, it's from Gabrielle Bernstein, and she was my mentor and trainer, and she would say, wait, why am I talking? So if you're trying to give away your baby so that you feel supported, so that you're checking in with other people, is this okay? Or, do you think this is a good idea because I'm not sure? Wait, why am I talking? If you're giving away your baby so that you feel more secure because then maybe other people will support you, that's not the right reason to tell people about your dream. You feel me? So be a mama bear, be a father bear towards your dream baby. Okay, so you don't need to tell everybody about it. That's number 1. Just talk about the weather, talk about sports or whatever, talk about them. People love talking about themselves, right? Okay. Number 2, this is a good one. I love this one. Do more of what you really want. So this is really cool because when we honor ourselves, even in the little things, we're able to then honor our truth in bigger and bigger and bigger ways, to the point that you can feel so confident and secure in yourself to do whatever it is you truly want to do. Go back to school, start a new career, go in a totally different direction, whatever will give you impact and meaning. You have that power. You no longer need to ask anybody else for support or for guidance, or for approval. Like, you're giving yourself approval when you stick up for yourself and do what's true for you. And how do you get to that point? You can start with the little things. So, for example, at a family party, do you want the turkey or do you not want turkey today? Like, you don't have to get it just because everybody else is getting it. right? Is your family playing cards or watching a football game, but you don't really want to do that? Then don't do it. Just decide what is true for me, or what do I really want right now, and just go do that. Because it starts in the little things. When you can stand up for yourself and your truth and in your desires, you can then build up that confidence to do it more in the bigger things. It'll become clear to you. Okay? And that's another way that you don't need to be codependent with other people by doing things just because you think other people are doing them, or because that's what's appropriate. Like it's time to get confident in doing what you really want, because you're helping the most people when you're true to yourself. Number 3 is make a vision board, okay, and find support. So for example, if you are in a family, okay, of all engineers, right? Like Uncle Tony is an engineer, and so is Uncle Bob, and so is Uncle Jim, and so is Aunt Sherry, okay? Everybody is engineers. And maybe you're even an engineer too, or maybe you're just starting out after college. You're like, I don't think engineering is right for me. I really want to become an artist or something along those lines, right? If you try to tell them, and we've already gone through step 1, don't feel you have to tell everyone. Step 2, do more of what you want. So if you're not even wanting to talk to Uncle Bob, just don't talk. Or say like, hey, nice to see you. How have you been? Go away. Now, if you're at the point where you recognize you're in a family of engineers, okay, and you want to be an artist, go and keep it to yourself, but foster that idea. So how can you do that? Make a vision board. Make a vision board of everything that you see as an artist and the best points that you can towards like this dream, right? Even if it's unclear, just what would feel good and what does it kind of look like, okay? Then find support. Find a tribe, find a clan, find people that support you. Okay, so back to the engineering example. If you are in a family of engineers, but all of a sudden you're realizing you want to be an artist, or maybe you don't even have that clarity, you just know you want something more, you don't need to tell them, and that's not your tribe. Okay, that's your bloodline, but it's not your tribe. So what you need to do is find a new tribe. Find a tribe that maybe is like my Facebook group, that it has people in it. Everybody's supporting each other to really claim and own their purpose. Or another type of Facebook group, or a mentor, like a coach or a counselor, or somebody who's doing what you want. Like, go interview them. Friends, like new friends, like those are people who are a tribe, and guess what? All of a sudden you're getting what you need and what you're longing for from your family, but you don't feel crappy because they are people that actually support you. Okay, now last example here, just to illustrate this, is everything is energy. The smartest man alive ever, Albert Einstein, said it first, said it best. Everything is energy, okay? And just like a TV show projects and has waves and has energy, I do too, you do too. And let's go with the TV. So everything's energy, and every channel has a different frequency. Okay, channel 36, which is CNN, has a different frequency than channel 43, which is the Discovery Channel. Okay, and so if everybody's watching CNN, it's not the same frequency as Discovery. You have to literally change the channel, right? So if you're in a clan of people, everybody's watching CNN, and you're like complaining about your life and trying to talk about Discovery things on CNN, people will think you're crazy. People won't support you. And there's nothing wrong with that. All it means is you need to find a new channel. You need to find a new station. So just click and boom, off to Discovery Land you are, just through switching your focus and your energy, and from stopping expecting it from people who don't get it. That's the biggest lesson. That can be the biggest lesson. So how do you flip to Discovery Channel? You lock it up. You keep it cool with your fam, and you go and you make a vision board with what you want and find a new clan. What would it take to find a mentor? What would it take for you to go out and really do it and take those first steps? What are those first steps? So that's how you can really own your truth, claim it, and get rid of that wobbliness or inconfidence in yourself during family parties. Because look, I know it can be so hard. It can be so hard when we go to these events and we're not secure in ourselves yet in what we really want, or in what this dream is we have inside. So those are the 3 ways I'd recommend to really just stay confident and stand firm, and know that your family's not wrong. They're just maybe not your clan right now, and they want to keep you safe, but you don't need them to, right? You need to stay safe and keep yourself safe, and then be awesome towards them as well. But keep your dream baby very close. Okay, so I pray and hope and trust that this serves you, and for the next holiday or for this holiday, using those 3 steps. Don't feel you have to tell anyone about your dream, everyone about your dream. Do more of what you truly want, because that gains your confidence in yourself. And then finally, just make your vision board, and or find support. Just find a new plan. So if you do need help in getting clear on what those next actions are for you, if you need clarity on getting the confidence to go out and do it, the self-security, like feeling secure in yourself to go out and do it, and maybe even get clear on what are the fears blocking you, why haven't you done it already, and what you can do to rid yourself of the self-doubt, like getting those steps, getting clear on what you really, really want, and how you can really do what you're meant for in the world. I am loving to offer you a clarity call. It's a purpose clarity call. It's a consultation, absolutely free, and it's just 30 minutes together where we can sit down and really talk about what is that for you. So as a coach, I'm a purpose alignment coach, and I help people really get clear on what they want to do with their life and then turn that into a meaningful career. So if you've watched this video and you're like, yeah, but how? Or what about me? And I need more support. Like, if you do need that support, let me know. Click the link below, and I'm so there for you to guide you. And I'm just grateful that you've watched, and I'm grateful for you to have the courage to go out and do what you're really meant for in the world, because we all need it. Shining light. All right, have a great day today, and happy holidays.